Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome to Isles of Sea and Sky. I was hoping that I had timed that a little bit better. Welcome to Isles of Sea and Sky. This is something I've been really eager to get into, so much so that I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Let's just go ahead and do the thing, shall we? This is going to be, it's a bit of a puzzle game, and, first of all, I don't want to spoil too much. Secondly, I don't know that much, so let's just get in here and do it. You might already be sort of twigging to what's going on here. I find this presentation so charming. All right, so here's our character. Look at that. We can, in fact, push blocks around. We can ring a bell. We can grab a key. We can unlock a thing. And there you go. My impression is that a lot of the game is some version of that or another. Obviously, these things need to be pushed from the correct direction. There we go. So, we've got a great big door with 4 great big colored locks on it. Seems pretty straightforward. Let's get to work. What I don't know is, do we have any other buttons here? I don't... Okay, there is a map. We don't have a map key, or at least it's not the thing I thought it would be, which is to say M. I appreciate that the cells are numbered and lettered. We can add flags, for stuff we want to come back to and check out later, presumably. My assumption is that if I walk over this, it will... Yeah, we will not be able to get back over. Okay. No big surprises there. So we can tap R to reset the room. What I want to do... Can I walk onto it and then walk back off? There we go. And then push a box into the hole. This is a spike trap of some kind? It sure is. Who would have thought? So, okay, we don't have to step onto the space that we push the block from. Or that we push the block... Yeah, that we push the block out of. So we can just walk around and make this work. Nope. Character does move a little bit faster than I'm expecting sometimes. This is problematic. We'll have to figure that out. But hey, extra key. For the moment, I don't know what to do with this. We will just take it elsewhere. And then, extra key. And a sleeping star person. Okay, so the puzzle's going to reset every time we leave the room, even if we did already solve it. That's interesting. So this seems straightforward enough. And then we reset the puzzle and come back in to grab the other key. Although, I have to say, I'm not 100%... So, what you would want to do... How am I going to get that key? Because it seems to me like we'd need 3 blocks, right? Even if we did remove this, pushing a block over onto that middle space doesn't give us room to push another block into the space above it, because we can't stand below the block that would be in that middle space. I don't know how many items we're going to get that will give us extra solutions. Can I go in the water? I cannot go in the water. Okay. It's probably the case that we need to finagle some way to bring a box down from that raised area, isn't it? Okay, let's go around. Let's see what we can do about that situation. So we can certainly afford to spend one of our things here. What is this? That's just an obstruction. Okay. So, oh right, it's a thing that will disappear when we ring that gong down there. So, if I'm trying to get a box back out, what we want to do is can push down here. This is not going to work. Right, I can ring this and open that up, and I guess we can just go over here and grab this key right quick, and then I can destroy this. Does destroying that block... Let's see what exactly resets. Okay. Destroying the push block is permanent, which means we can get ourselves another box down here and make things work. Darn it. It's very, very easy to accidentally step one space too far, and I'm grateful to the game for not punishing us very much when it occurs. Wait. Did I just make this impossible? Am I able to push two? I'm not able to push two blocks. Okay. I did, I think, just kind of make that impossible. That was the wrong block to push. I need to push the leftmost one first. There's definitely some, some significant part of this is just like basic Sokoban puzzle stuff. Which at this point you would think I would be good at, given the amount of hours I've spent doing essentially that thing. But it turns out it never fully sticks. Not for me, anyway. My memory, of course, famously terrible. You often hear people say that something is just like riding a bike to mean that it's a thing that you cannot forget about, a thing that would persist in your brain forever. And I did do that. I did forget how to ride a bike. So just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with. There's nothing else really for us to do over this way, right? Alright, we gathered some keys, which will allow us to push this way. Okay. Ah, it's a hold down switch. I like the clarity in the visual language. Then we ring this to open that up. I try to make sure that I don't make myself unable to pass here. So what we want to do... Okay, I'm going to go across here. I'm going to push this, ring that, cross one more of the traps. No, actually, this is not what I want to do at all, is it? Because I can't... Yeah, no, what I need to do is hit this from above. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to push that around. Shove this into here, which allows me to hold down the other button. There we go. And then open up the way. That is a triple key lock, and we absolutely will touch it. Assuming this is going to warp me up there. Okay, so if I come up here, I can delete this block now. That's the thing we definitely ought to do before we leave. How do I get this block over here safely? Because we certainly can't push it just like across these. Oh, hold on, what happens when I die, out of curiosity? Okay, the block stays where it is. Unretrievably, it would seem. But obviously we can, we can reset this puzzle and it's not a big deal. What happens, let's just experiment with the puzzle element here a little bit. What happens if you go in the portal? Oh, okay, it goes into the next space. So wait, let me undo. Got a nice fast undo. So if we push it in from here, it ends up in the space below the portal. That's very interesting. because that means we can do this, thus resolving our apparently impossible block pushing problem. And then I didn't even step on the spikes again on the way out, if you can believe it. Alright, so let's see what is behind here. Okay, we need a star, and I sort of know where to get one. Oh, how about right here? What's your deal, friend? Gosh, there's room for a lot of collectibles up there. Yeah, alright. Just had one of those moments where the clouds briefly cleared and I saw how far away the peak is. But let us continue climbing. Oh. The turtle lured me into his trap. Oh my, okay. I was gonna say, you know, the map and everything, the island does seem very small. I'm wondering if there's like a large underground area. But that is, in fact, not the thing. It is that there are many... You know, it does say in the title. It says Isles. Okay, 7 stars. We are definitely not supposed to be here yet. Alright, so we're allowed to walk in the water tiles adjacent to our friend the turtle. He's providing a little bit of a shelf for us to stand on, I suppose. We'll check that out in just a moment. We have a little green island over there. Just trying to get the lay of things here. Actually not accessible from this side. We're going to have to hit it from the left, it looks like. Welcome to the Stony Cliffs, based on the achievement, Steam achievement that I just got. Okay, so we don't know what to do with these brown blocks yet. Okay, so you step over those things and they become impassable terrain. I assume that's just like a normal pushable box over there, although I guess it might not be. Okay, so do this, try my very best not to block myself in permanently. Okay, we got an orange gem of some kind. Ah, okay. This is a thing what can destroy the crystals, although only temporarily. Can you push these things off screens? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna walk this little spiral in the grass just to see. My guess is it will not do anything, but wouldn't it have been neat if it did? Oh. Okay, well I did discover that pressing space, I guess, puts you on the previous screen? Moves you back to the previous screen? Okay, so... how do I... That was a mistake, right? I'm trying to figure out, like... Okay, that makes that something I can pass through again. We ring this, and I push that onto there. Oh, okay, the boxes just fall straight through. I don't have to prep the tile ahead of time by walking on it myself. Looks like if we want into that other area, we're going to have to come from the left, unless this block can... Nope, it cannot destroy these sturdier tiles. Why do we have 2 different colors of rocks here? So the blue rocks, they don't have any particular interaction with the blocks. What about the yellow ones? Because it doesn't seem like I can push on them in any significant way. So pushing this thing onto those spikes is not going to have any effect. It's possible we're missing tools and stuff here. Like, we might have to come back to this one. All right, we got ourselves a xylophone. You know what? It might be a good idea for me to, like, that's the wrong button. For me to look at the controls and know what my options are here. Okay, move, undo, reset. And map is on shift. Okay. So there's no, like, use key is the important thing. Okay. I don't seem to be able to interact with the xylophone in any way then. Was that worth 100% of our remaining keys? Let's hope so. Gosh, I sure hope so. Okay, this is just what we would have found if we had come this way. Well, you know, an extra star seems good to me. Was it giving off these sparkles before? I don't know. What's in here? Alright, sadly an area that we're going to have to approach the other side to actually get anything out of, but at least we destroyed a critically important block. Yeah, okay, there's something we do not yet know about these like orangish rocks. Oh! Hey there. Okay, you're just gonna watch while we hang out, I guess? Am I supposed to have... Hold on, let me reset that. Is there a way for me to push one of these two iron blocks onto that switch? It's very tempting to just do the same thing again. I guess, yeah, if I do this and then push that over to there. Okay, we gained a medal that in theory has given us the ability to interact with these. Okay, to just shatter them by touching them. And if we get 3 more of those things, we'll get to meet this fellow. How about the orange blocks? No, still can't do anything to those. Well, maybe we should return here once we have the other 3 diamonds. There are definitely some places where we can do some things now. I actually don't have any keys to spare. Hey, like a living person. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Wow. Okay, well, I do not have 5 stars. How'd you get over there so quickly? Looks to me like she has her own giant turtle, which is certainly interesting. 4 places to set blocks with different symbols and 4 different blocks to put them in. I'm assuming we're gonna get a legend for what is supposed to be where. So for the moment, I'm just not going to mess with it. Just look around. Are these dangerous? Nope. They could have been like poison mushrooms or something, right? These things down here, directly below me, look to me like digging claws. Maybe we'll be able to destroy some of the blocks once we can access those. Okay, well that's not super helpful. You walk all that way through spooky caves. Do we have a... Okay, we do have a clear map of the cave system as well. That's nice, at least. Yeah, it looks to me like we really need to approach this area from the bottom to get any value out of it. Okay, that's good. That's worth doing. So yeah, we'll just have to find our way to the south side of the island. Enter the underground from there. Do we get any indication? No, it would not be trivial to guess. Oh, actually, only the gold one is even movable. All right. Out of curiosity, if I come back up here, okay, this remembers its position. So there's going to be several of these that have to be set up. Oh. Okay. Well, that seems pretty important, probably. Darn it. All right, a lot of two-way gates here. A lot of places where you have to come at them from different sides before you can access them. I guess this is all about just pushing things to the left. So like we do that. Walk across here. Jump back in the portal. But how am I going to access that one? Oh, I think, okay, we're going to need to push another block down here. But wait, don't blocks pushed from above skip the first tile? Oh, okay, apparently not. I thought they just fell into the space past, into the second tile down in that direction. But, okay, that's good. Still don't have a, still don't have a key for that. Although I guess there's a key right here and it's very easy to get, so maybe I should just resolve that problem. I'm going to have to come back here, though. You know what? We'll have a look at this in a moment. Let me... Okay, now if we use the teleporter, we should be able to... Actually, I guess what I need to do is push this through the teleporter as well, don't I? That way we can push it up here and then come around and be able to actually push it from the right. Obviously, the block that's already down there was just going to get stuck in the corner. Okay, and this gives us access to the side of this chamber that has the important stuff. Yeah, I mean, fundamentally, I agree with you. Bird shape. You have in fact done bird shape. Oops. Just pressing buttons to press buttons here. It looks to me like we're gonna need some kind of tech to access those keys. Okay, we are a mere one diamond short here of being able to do something. So where else could I have gone that I have not gone? Okay, well that's helpful. That, I guess, is our last diamond. I've already forgotten where... Did we see another place that we, like, really needed a key already? feel like we did, but I can't swear to that. Oh, well. We can do that at least. Cool. Oh, interesting. There's no indication, like, on my map or anything of... No. I appreciate that the, when you put the cursor over a tile, it shows you the things that are there yet to interact with and collect. That's very cool. So, okay, we don't exactly know what we're doing there. There's still not really a reason for me to be down here, right? Did we need... I don't think we had any opportunities to spend keys down here. Yeah, that entrance is going to require being opened from the other side, and... yeah, this is all what looks to me like destructible rock. But, you know, destructible, obviously, in a way that we don't have access to yet. Well... there's nothing up here to do at the moment. Yeah. Okay, I didn't miss anything here. Was there something else to do on the plateau with the key? Because I don't think we had any keys when we were up here earlier. No, not really. Okay, I guess... does this work? Am I allowed to use this thing to fill the hole? Nope, okay. That, in fact, does not fill that up. Well, I am feeling a little silly now. Like, am I just missing... doesn't look like we can start interactions with anything in this room in any useful way. Yeah, we know the rules of some stuff better now, but... ah, okay, here's something we weren't able to do before. Okay, entering the underground from the south side. This is exactly what we were hoping for. Or, you know what, I don't want to speak for you. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You can feel about it however you want to. Aren't I kind? Oh, this is not where I was hoping to end up, but you know what? It's not nothing. Okay, we'll cover one more space with one of these. I really don't have any idea what we're doing, and I guess we're just headed back the other way. It's a weirdly detailed little chamber. I thought I'd at least give it a shot. There are probably secret doors and stuff, right? To be uncovered. Probably some kind of logic for that. Okay, we can't actually get to the water here. All right, well, let's see what happens. Now all 4 of them are covered. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did they always have symbols on top of them? Those ones have very clear symbols on top of them. I feel like the first ones we saw didn't, right? Maybe. And then maybe I wasn't paying very close attention to the others. Or hell, maybe they've all been clearly marked and I am just a little elsewhere tonight. These ones are marked. Okay, so the one that's in the top right definitely needs to get moved down. If they have all been marked this whole time, that's a little embarrassing for me. All right, so let's go adjust the one that's in the top right. Which I think I can just walk to now, right? Yes, the way has been opened. Okay, they are not all marked on each one. That makes me feel a little bit better. So, okay, the bottom left one has a big square on it here. And... aha! There was a secret door. It was worth precisely nothing, but I accidentally walked into it because I'm bad at not moving extra spaces. And now we know. Was that delineated? Hold on. Like, this wall is slightly different from the others around it, right? Okay. It sure is. Okay. Yep, so there is a visible difference. Okay, and these secret areas are kind of like weird little labyrinths sometimes. It's a little subtle, but it's definitely... Now that I know what I'm looking for, I think I should be able to see it every time. She said immediately before missing it 1,000 times. Okay, this all looks normal. Wow, that is some thunder. Hopefully that's not too loud. Okay, so this one is right. And then it's just a matter of getting the other 2. And the one in the bottom right seems to have more of them marked than the others did, right? Here's hoping the game's not tracking our deaths. Okay, sorry about that. Basically, the moment I called out the lightning, it knocked out the power to the building for a little while. We're back. I have run us down to the room where the things need pushing, and it turns out that neither in the bottom left nor in the bottom right are the 2 remaining boxes properly marked. So I've decided we are just going to try both of the remaining arrangements. We know these other 2 are correct. So we'll do them like this, and if they don't work like this, then we'll swap them. Shouldn't take very long, and it looked to me as I was running through here like there aren't any other secret passages, at least not off of the tunnel that we have access to here. Oh, never mind. I just saw one. Well, we'll get it in a second. Okay, well that's cool and significant and in a chamber that we don't know how to get to yet, I think. Also, did we check this out yet? It sure doesn't look like it. What is the value of this? Oh. Alright, this is just a sneaky way to run back around here real fast. And this requires 20 stars, so I guess we're gonna be coming back here later. Before we go anywhere else, let's hit this thing that I just noticed is here. Right, unfortunately, all that we can really do with these is just try everywhere, making sure there's not another like secret coming off of the secret. Having to brute force the shape of the tunnels is a little bit of a bummer, I think. Okay, so I really thought we were solving that puzzle to allow us to start interacting with these things, but it does not seem to have accomplished that. What about up here? What's this? Okay, this is something. This is interactable. So, before I spend any time solving this, where does this one go? Okay, this seems like it might be... Yes, immediately useful. And I would reckon this should get us a sixth one of those diamonds if I can maneuver it correctly. Okay, so easy enough to ring that. Okay, so I think we want to do this. Then that. Then... Shoot. I think I needed to... Yeah, come off of that in this way so that I could prep all the boxes without having to step on any crystals again. So that we can ring this and then still get out of here. Okay. And that's 6, and let's go see what that has done for us before we get back to anything else. Oh, okay. They're not actually keyholes, they're... Hey there, little friend. Oh. Well, that seems very useful, actually. Okay, so then we roll you until you hit something. So actually, I want to roll you again. Push this over. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? This isn't what I want. I want this out of the way, because you need to go here so that I can... Wait. No, that's no good either. Oh, okay, the stone elemental breaks the stuff. That's kind of good. Hold on, let me wind this back a little bit. So maybe I'd be better off how do I want to do this? I need to be able to push the stone elemental from the top when he's in that space. So, do I just want to push both of the iron blocks? Like, push this here. Do that. That leaves me the space. And shove you over there to break that, then shove you onto that. There we go. And then you destroying this. Unfortunately, okay, I can walk around these pedestals that stop the stone elemental. Don't stop me. Okay, cool. that's going to open up a lot of stuff on this side of the mountain and solve actually a lot of questions that I had. Such as how would we interact with some of the parts of this puzzle, despite the positions of the spikes. Will you, like, cascade? You do cascade. That's useful. So then, like, obviously what I would really like here, let me... When I use this to stop him, it's going to break, right? But I think he doesn't enter the space. Yeah, so then we can... Okay. That's going to be useful somehow. That wasn't really fully what I intended to do. It's fine, it works. So then if I push one of you... Indeed, there is a thing there. There we go. I don't know if that was the intended solution, but it's certainly a solution. Okay, so we can hit these guys into the xylophone. I'm assuming... Uh-oh. I found a space that makes me dance on the floor. That's weird. We know that he'll jump over a one-tile gap. I'm kind of curious. Okay, well, obviously that's not awesome. I kind of just want these out of the way, right? Can I use this to... No, I cannot use this to push you. Because, like, obviously what we need to do is destroy the line of arrow blocks below the other golems and then knock them up into the xylophone. Probably in some kind of order, you know, some sequence of notes here. So that just makes the one tone as long as I hold up. Okay. You know, maybe I do need both of them, actually. I'm looking at this guy and, like, trying to figure out what would be the value of the second golem. Okay, they do only jump one-tile gaps. But we can make this a one-tile gap. I don't know how to make the dancing start again because I didn't make it start on purpose the first time. So it marks the blue note when we make that first, which suggests to me that that one's correct, probably. Okay, it does not make another note under any circumstances. What am I supposed to do with that? It was not clear to me what I did when I started dancing, and so I cannot recreate it. But obviously it feels to me like Like, I should have just let the dance happen because maybe it was going to teach us the song. What if it's like 2 blue notes to start with? Because there is room for 6 notes, right? It's like, what if, get out of here. How do I think this is going to work? How am I going to get this block into a useful position? I'm going to leave it here. Nope, that's not super helpful. Yeah, I was going to try to set this up in a position where it could block for him, but I guess what I can do is that. Nope. Okay, so nothing makes a second note appear. It's weird that the blue note appears. Okay, I just don't know what to do with this yet. Okay, we can't press down enough to navigate to our items or anything. I need to look at, like, pretty much every screen over again to make sure I'm not missing any little golem puzzles. Okay, you can do that. I guess that's fine. I never did do this. Okay, so we want to, like, push this over here, throw that in the hole, and then this up here, we break this trap, pushing the block off. There we go. Okay, it's probably for the best we didn't see this until we had the golem active anyway, because we wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. I'm still not sure I can do anything with it. So we can get a box down from here if we move like that. Doing this allows me to push this box over to here, and now we have a couple of boxes we can press up into this area. That lets us access this. How useful is this golem, really? It feels to me... We only actually need to block the rightmost of these 2 holes, right? I guess we're going to have to block them both, though, because I need to be able to knock the golem into the box that's blocking the bottom of the stairs if I want the star. So yeah, that's actually a compelling reason that I need to get both of them. Hold on, is this... I think what I actually want to do is prep the block here. Yeah, shove that in there, then... Oops. Kind of repeat this process. Okay, that's enough to get me this and those. Okay, that's all good. Oh, I forgot that leaving the screen for a second would undo all the progress I made on the puzzle. Silly me. I'm pretty sure we do need these in place. Alright, bring this. Push you off of here. So now I need to align the golem with... How am I going to do that? I need to align the golem here, and then I need to press the button down again. Oh, I guess the answer is I can fetch another box from up here, can't I? So I was going to say, what I don't want to do is the obvious thing, which is this, because then how will I hold the button down afterward? But it turns out that's how. All right. Slowly but surely, we are getting things done. We are learning and accomplishing. Is there... Get my map out here. This is a screen I still haven't even entered yet. We did all this stuff. There's not going to be anything new to do in the underground area. Right? Yeah, no, this stuff is all still very solid looking. That's going to require whatever dirt removing implement we're going to gain. Can't bring stuff with me from other screens, so we're unlikely to be able to fix that problem anytime soon. Yeah, this still requires us to come from the other side. Whatever that, like, dark crystal thing is up there, it appears to be on a ledge that is not reachable, with no breaks in the wall of the ledge above it either. Wonder how. Alright, and here we are with Mr. Turtle. I feel like there were more... I felt like there were more golem puzzles than the ones we've seen here. Am I misremembering? Ah, okay. This is something for sure. I mean, at the very least, it's that, although how would I actually get to the keys is certainly a valid question. That's not going to be a useful thing to do. And if we leave the screen, we're not really going to be able to come back, right? When they fall in the hole, they don't, like... Yeah, they don't fill it in any way. I can push you over to there. But what is the utility of that? I wouldn't be able to... Even if we go over there afterward and push the golem upward... We're still not going to be able to knock him to the left again? Oh, but actually, he'll probably get hung up on the pedestal, won't he? Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Because those things have no collision for us that they work that way. Okay, so that destroys that in a way where I can actually get to the keys, and that's very exciting. And then... It is still sadly the case that standing on this doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know that there's a lot else to accomplish here. I don't think this is actually the site of any further puzzling. We do now have 5 stars. Okay, proximity to this woman, I think, seems to be pretty bad news for us. Oh no. It turns out this is set in the Lost universe. Or maybe there was never a person there at all. Who can say? So wait, what was down here again? Right. Stuff I can't interact with. Well, let's take a quick look over here. So we know that little green island area is available to us. Okay, also some more dramatic stuff for sure. Alright, I don't really want to start in on another big puzzle island, but I do want to kind of check out this green thing before we call it for the day. Also, we have enough stars to make it through some of the gateways in the other water area. Okay, so it looks like it's a single puzzle. Don't know. Oh, I guess the symbol on top of it is just the symbol that's on the button that moves it, right? Okay, so this one requires 6 keys to start up. We certainly have that. I wonder if I have the tools for this, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Right, I need to press down from above on that. So... we can't quite... like, all we can really do right now, it seems, is press this upward, which seems not very good. Hold on. Right, no, that doesn't... pressing that block into there does not fill that up. I mean, obviously, then we're stuck. Yeah, I gotta admit, I really thought that was gonna make that navigable for me. That's a problem. And it makes me wonder if we do, in fact, have the ability to solve this puzzle at all. It could just be a knowledge thing. But there's something I don't know about one of these mechanics or one of these tiles that would be the thing that would push it over. But yeah, if I can't use the block to fill in the hole and thus make it traversable, I need one of these other blocks. That's right. These are the ones that fill in the holes. I can get this out of here, but I'll never be able to get it off the bottom wall again. That feels like a mistake, right? Pushing this out of here. But this is what we need if we're going to make any headway up there. Obviously, if I could press downward against this arrow block here, my life would get a lot easier. No, pressing downward very quickly as you start falling in the hole, remarkably, does not have any effect. So I can push this up and have it evaporate and do nothing. I'm right about this. Right, that we can... Oh, I can't even push this out of here. The little pedestal is blocking. Okay, I was going to say, the thing I wanted to check if I was right about was that there was indeed no way to move the block up off the wall once it's on the wall. Because it doesn't, you know, we don't seem to have any pull controls or anything. Well, I am embarrassed to say I put 6 keys into this thing thinking that I saw a way to push this block up and then run to the right. And if nothing else, at least, you know, touch some other buttons. But that is not, in fact, the case. So the first step of this really feels like... Yeah, it feels like we need the ability to jump over a tile or something, right? Because if we could hop one tile, we could get over there, push that to the right, hop over this to come back. Then from here, hop one tile up, push the block up onto the button, turn around and, I don't know, walk back down or hop over, you know, whatever. And then at the very least, we'd be able to come down here and start playing around with the puzzle elements. So I wonder if this... I do sort of wonder if this is just a thing where we need an ability we haven't unlocked or something. Or some piece of critical information, but it doesn't seem to be just information that things work on, because, like, in that last island, it sure did look like there was a glove power-up, and it sure did look like there were things that were removable, right? Rocks that should be destructible. Alright, we can quickly reclaim a key, and then this turns into an actual, like, big puzzle island, so maybe I don't want to spend a lot of time messing around here. I can't mess with that yet. So actually, it kind of looks like maybe there's nothing here for us to do at the moment. Except for steal that key, which I feel very good about. All right, one more quick look at this. So I think we did all of the golem puzzles that opened up. Yeah, this stuff is definitely still not useful. Is there a place that I can't get to? Have I gone into the caves here? We must have, right? No, actually, I don't think I did. Okay, this one is certainly something. Well, that's not very useful. This might be. Okay, I mean, this is certainly somewhere new. Okay, we have been slowly turning on all of these little sets of lights, and I have no idea what we're doing with them. All right. That just makes a weird noise when I touch it. We can, at the very least, open this up. Okay. Is this gonna work as a way to get through here? No, right? Like, I can fill this in quite easily. That's just gonna make that regrow, though. Yeah, no, this is definitely wrong. Let me back this up and think about it again. So I need to be able to push. I'm trying to imagine the path we're going to use to escape. We can do this while only regrowing one crystal. But unfortunately, this does make it impossible for us to do the thing. Yeah, because like, push this block to the right, and then we can't push it anymore, and... Okay, what if... How's that gonna help? Hold on a second. Let me think about this for a second. Okay. I can push this off of here. How am I going to... Okay. I don't want to just push it upward. So it would seem like the thing to do is to push it to the right. But like, how does this turn into me getting out of here? Right, I still can't get out of here. Because I'm going to run over and do this, and then... Yeah. Is there a way that that top crystal could have been shattered? Like, shattering this crystal doesn't help, right? Because the box that I use to shatter it will then just be stuck in that same position. So this tile is blocked no matter what. When we come out, we kind of want to go like... Alright, let me try something here. What if it's like... Demolish a path here. Don't step on that. Push this in now. And then... If I push this through to here... Crush that. Actually, this works, right? Because now I can push that out of the corner. There we go. Destroy this, and now we never have to do that again. And also a star. which is, you know, presumably important. And yeah, we did everything there is to do up here, so back to it. Easy to get distracted. Still don't know what to do with this. It is weird that this rock has this like little, I don't know, this little hat on, and this rock has a similar but different, smaller and darker in color hat. I don't know what to make of that. And obviously hat is a goofy word for the thing that we're seeing there, but oh, okay. I have no idea what we're doing with those. I'm glad that we learned to recognize secret passages so early on. Super happy that my natural clumsiness led us to this place. I think we probably got everything there is to get out of this, but just... Oh, okay. That's an interesting spot for that to be in. Oh, this is also interesting. I don't think we can interact with that properly yet. Okay, just trying to make sure that I'm not missing any... Yeah, definitely no secret passages in the walls here. Alright, can we do anything with this? Once again, it really feels like we're supposed to be able to interact with these, I don't know, dig through these blue rocks or something. Otherwise, I don't know how you would possibly accomplish anything here. Can throw that in a hole. Yeah, alright. I'm embarrassed that it took me that long to try to go in there. So there's a screen to the right. And actually, a screen to the left over here, right, which we can't get to. To be reached via the 15-star door. Okay, we might have reached the end of what we can do on this island with this number of stars. It seems like the next meaningful thing is going to open up at 15. So then for the moment, I guess we just prepare to leave. Oh. Well, that's interesting. And to be clear, as there is no... I thought I was going to get access to that little green arrow, but apparently not. So hold on, before we wrap things up, let's see if we can get access to that. It looks like there shouldn't be a path from here to there. Well, I guess this, yeah, that has the look of shallow water. And then this is something you can just cross. So, okay, that's handy. So the only ways onto that bottom screen that's inaccessible currently are from right there that we need the 15 stars to go through, and from the far left side, which I don't remember, but I bet is one of those one-way rocks. I'm sure all of you remember, but I am... Oh. Hey, that's actually pretty significant, isn't it? I was going to say, I'm sure all of you remember, but I am somewhat less memoryful. Okay. So that's got to get cleared out before we come through here, otherwise we'll never be able to get out. Then we have to pull one of these. Actually, hold on. I definitely want to be pushing things across here. Shoot, this doesn't work. Almost. I have to be able to get back, too. So it's like this. Ring the gong. Yeah, then create a way back out. And grab a star. And it looks to me like there's no secret entrances in any of these walls. Here's where this thing was, this room. Let's definitely destroy all of these extra blocks. Ah, there it is. There's the entrance. Wow, this is a big area. Okay, you can kind of see, actually, if you look at the bottom of this tile, you can kind of see where the path does go into something else. You don't have to just press against it bodily. Like, this is going to come up here. Yeah, okay, that's nice. That'll save us a little bit of time in the future. Hold on. All right, rad. We are getting access to the whole underground area then. I was going to stop the episode. Still don't know what we're doing with those. Wow, what am I doing here? So I'd really like somebody to ring that gong down at the bottom. Which means I need someone to hold down that switch. And then... Alright. Didn't think about that. Consequences of my actions. Huh. How am I going to do this safely? Because, like, obviously we need to put down blockers to stop them from rolling through to the next area. So if I... Hold on. If I do like this... Then when we push the next guy in... That is not a useful thing to do. Sorry, this way and down. He'll stop on the button, pushing you to the next button. But then obviously this plan does not hold up to the third. Especially since that button over there raises a peg here. Yeah, so I need them... Okay, so I need that guy to stop here. I think this part's still right. I need the first golem to stop 2 tiles below where I'm standing now. So that he stops the next one on that button. Then... okay. He's going to get pushed forward into the position we need him to get pushed into. Put this down here and use this to seed the position for the next golem. It's important nobody gets pushed onto an actual button until they all get pushed. And then this guy... has to be positioned very carefully. This is a circle. This is not this is not actually useful. How do I put you in a position? Oh, I see. Left, then up, then right. How did I think I was going to be able to push him down from that upper position? The problem is I can't push him here, obviously. If I push you right, you're just going to go like all the way into forever. Pushing you left isn't super helpful, though. Obviously, I can't push you up because I won't be able to push you downward afterward. It's really easy to get him into, like, the bottom row. Maybe I need to grab one of the crates over there somehow. I don't think I can do that, right? Hold on. Nope, that is, in fact, lethal water. Oh. I just missed an exit from that, that maze. Looking at all of the tiles now, it doesn't look like I missed anything else. By the way, notice there is a dead end at the right of this water. Or not a dead end, a secret wall, a traversable wall tile. Maybe I need to... Yeah, okay, I see it. I need to position this guy, I think, while the other golems are still here to use for this purpose. I said I see it, but I was wrong. How do I... There we go. Position you like this. Yeah. Okay. So... put our first man through like that. Put our second man through like that, and then you can be... Here we go. And now, the one time I'm allowed to cross over that. And also, hey, 10 stars. And also, where does this go? Okay, neat. That said, obviously we're not done here. All right, so Oh, interesting. So when I press it, he just goes to... Yeah, I can't do it one line at a time. He just goes until he runs out of room, and he swaps the rocks behind him. So if I do it here, he's just going to run to his death? No, okay, stop short of that. But I cannot otherwise interrupt the process. Except by finding a way to stop on an empty tile. That's very interesting. So I'm trying to engineer a gap right in front of the key, but it's actually not something that's easy to do. Okay, that'll let me ring that. Which will let me ring that. Which at the very least allows me to do this. That's important for later, I'm sure. Okay, so I can swap the rocks onto the switches. Worth noting, I don't actually want that switch held down. So I'm going to come at that like that. Okay, this is a little awkward. I need to clear out... Shoot. How do I manage to affect just, like, more or less just this tile? Here we go. Alright. That'll get me nothing in front of the gong, which means another diamond for us. And at this point, we have no idea whether these diamonds are valuable or not. How am I going to create an open space in front of this key? I'm just moving around the stuff that we currently have. I mean, that's promising, right? We've shrunken the size of the... There we go. Shrunken the size of the vertical line of rocks is what I was going to say. All right, and now that we have this, obviously there's a lot of other stuff around here that we can do. Pretty sure that's correct. So I pull this to here. There we go. I'm creating a discontinuity. So I should be able to now stop on this column. But I guess doing so doesn't actually help me just yet. There we go. We want to hold that one down while not holding the other button. How do I make this work? Actually not sure. Pressing this block over to the left doesn't seem like a useful way to get what I want. I mean, it shouldn't be Darn it. Hold on. We must not enter from that tile. I cannot put dirt on top of that button. Critically important stuff. Okay, I have to create openings for my boxes and stuff. So I need to be able to go down. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I need to be able to go downward toward the hole. We'll stop at the hole, but we'll leave a gap. And in order to do that, there we go. Except that now anything I do is going to put more dirt into the hole. This is weird. It's a weird kind of puzzle. Okay. So now... No, this doesn't help at all. There's too much damn dirt. So I can create little pockets like this. Reasonable little pockets of not that much stuff to dig. But what we're gonna have to do here is create 2 spaces adjacent to this chest that don't have dirt in them so that I can move from one to the other without putting more dirt in the way. And I also need to stop pressing buttons that are bad for me. Yeah. All right. You know what? We're doing good work here, and this episode's getting pretty long. I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. This is going splendidly. We are learning all kinds of fascinating things about this island. When you come back next time, we shall simply continue to do so. And we'll see you then.